Hello and welcome back to my tutorial. In this tutorial I will show how you can use for loops in C++. It's very familiar with the PHP, Python, JavaScript. So if you can one of those languages, it will be pretty easy for you to understand. So we want to type the for loop. We need to tell it's int I is equal to 0. We start from the number 0. And then we want it should be looping together so long I is lower or equal to 10, and when it hits the new loop it should be incremented by 1. And here we can print out. If we're running and build, we get it from number 0 to 10. And the other way we can do it is we can make a loop. In a loop, it's called a net stitch. So it's meaning you going a level deeper inside the for each loop. So sorry for the for loop. So if you go inside and call the new for loop, we need the int. We call it int x is equal to 0, and then x should run every time until it's hit 10, and when it's done it's incremented by 1. And inside here we can say we want to multiply it, so want to say a ix multiply x is equal to I x, and when we are the loop done we should call a new line. It's easier to look, and here we see you are in the I loop number. And this way, it's if you have done it right, it should loop the I for loop 10 times, and every I loop have the X loop inside. And inside here we want to say I multiplied by x. So first time it should everything should be 0, because the first I is 0, so it's 0 multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 0, whatever. It's always be 0, and the next loop it should be the numbers we can use. So let's try to look about. I have done something wrong. Yeah, if we go up here, we are in the loop number 0, everything is 0, that's right. We go inside the loop number 1, because we multiply anything with the 1, and the 0 is last at the first loop. 1 multiplied with 0, it's 0, and then so fair. So it's working. So that's just how for loops working.